Hello everybody and welcome to my German language course. I'm a German native speaker and in this lesson you will get to know the possessive pronouns in German. Possessive pronouns can either accompany a noun, then they are also referred to as possessive articles, just like in that's my dog. But there are also possessive pronouns which can replace a noun, like in that's mine. In this video you will get to know the possessive pronouns which accompany a noun. The possessive pronouns have 6 different stems that indicate the grammatical person of the noun, which means the grammatical person of the possessor. For instance, if the grammatical person of the possessor is the first person singular, then the word stem is mine. If the grammatical person of the possessor is the second person singular, then the word stem is dein. For the third person singular masculine, the word stem is sein. For the feminine one, it is ihr. For the neutral one, it is sein. For the first person plural, it is unser. For the second person plural, it is euer or euer. And finally, if the possessor is in the third person plural, we use this word stem, ihr. And concerning their endings, possessive pronouns adapt their endings to the gender, to the number, and to the case of the possessed one. So you can recognize who's the possessor based on the word stem of the possessive pronoun, and you can recognize who is the possessed one based on the ending of the possessive pronoun. So we can also say possessive pronouns are declined like the German indefinite articles whose word stem is ein. This means that we just replace the ein word stem with one of those 6 possessive pronoun stems. Let me demonstrate this to you. As you can see, here we have the indefinite articles with its word stem ein in every case. And now we are gonna replace the word stem ein with one of those 6 possessive pronoun stems. So if the possessor is in the first person singular and the speaker is talking about himself, then we need to replace that word stem ein with mine. This is how we replace it. And one special thing, the possessive pronouns have a plural form and they have these endings which you need to learn. For the nominative case, all the possessive pronouns have the ending e. Same is true for the accusative case. In the dative case, all the possessive pronouns have the ending en, and in the genitive case, they have the ending er. If the possessor is in the second person singular, the word stem is dein, and so we replace ein with dein in every case. The possessor is in the third person singular and is masculine, his word stem is sein. So you see again, this is how the possessive pronouns look like for this kind of possessor in every case. If the possessor is in the third person singular and is feminine, then this is how its possessive pronouns look like for every one of the 4 cases. We just replace that word stem ein with ihr again. If the possessor is in the third person singular and its gender is neuter, we also replace ein with sein, just like for the masculine ones. If the possessor is in the first person plural, its word stem is unser, and this is how its possessive pronouns look like for every case. If the possessor is in the second person plural, its word stem is euer or euer, if there follows no ending. And here you see how it looks like. In every case, the word stem is eure, e-u-r, except for those where there follows no ending, like here, euer, and here, and here. These 3 ones. If the possessor is in the third person plural, its word stem is ihr. and the word stem ein is replaced with the word stem ihr for every one of the 4 cases. Now let me give you some examples. How would you translate the sentence "My dog is great"? We know that my dog is the subject of the sentence, and therefore it's in the nominative case, right? We also know that dog is in the 3rd person singular and that it is masculine. So we know that we need to replace this word stem. All we need to do now is we need to incorporate the information about the possessor. Who is the possessor? Which grammatical person has the possessor? The possessor is in the 1st person singular. So we need the word stem mein and we replace it with ein. So the sentence is Mein Hund ist toll. What about the sentence Our cat loves his dog? Our cat is the subject of the sentence, so we know that it is in the nominative case. And after the verb love in German follows the direct object, so his dog is in German in the accusative case. Now we know that cat is in the 3rd person singular and is feminine, so we know that we need to replace this word stem here with this possessive pronoun word stem, because the possessor is in the 1st person plural. So this is how it looks like when we replace ein with unser. And now we know that dog is also in the 3rd person singular, but is masculine. So we know that we need to replace this word stem here. And who is the possessor now? Which grammatical person? The grammatical person of the possessor is the 3rd person singular masculine. So its word stem is sein, and this is the one that we need to replace with ein. Here you see how it looks like. Seinen. And this is how the sentence goes. Unsere Katze liebt seinen Hund. Now let's take a look at the sentence The cat of my brother is cute. The cat is the subject of the sentence, therefore it's in the nominative case, and the sentence starts with Die Katze and ends with ist süß. Of my brother is in the genitive case because it indicates possession, and my brother is the possessor of the cat. We also know that my brother is in the 3rd person singular and is masculine, therefore we have to replace this one. And we replace it with mein, because the possessor of my brother, is in the 1st person singular. Here is how it looks like when it's replaced meines. And the sentence reads, Die Katze meines Bruders ist süß. And as you learned in my previous lessons, nouns that are in the genitive case and are either masculine or neuter get an additional s. Now what if I replace my brother, which is in the genitive case, with the possessive pronoun his? Then the sentence is His cat is cute. His cat is in the nominative case because it's the subject of the sentence. And the possessor of the cat is in the 3rd person singular and is masculine. So we replace this word with sein. And the sentence reads Seine Katze ist süß. What if the cats are in plural? The same rules apply. His cats are still the subject of the sentence and therefore in the nominative case. And the possessor is still masculine and in the 3rd person singular. So it's replaced with sein. But the question is, which word do we replace with sein? Remember what I told you in the beginning? In German we don't have indefinite articles for the plural nouns, but we have possessive pronouns for the plural nouns. So this is the word that we are looking for. The word stem sein and the ending e for plural nouns. And the sentence reads, Seine Katzen sind süß. I hope this video was helpful for you and I wish you viel Glück, viel Spaß und tschüss.